Hello everyone, this is Foxhound coming back again with another video. Today I am going to do a very brief review on Yamato Aegis, if it's worth it or not. As you know, Yamato is coming on an event over here, which is the full cup. If you go all the way to the end, it's going to cost you, roughly speaking, around 31 pounds in order to get it. Yeah, so Yamato, I guess its main characteristic over here, it has an average good cannon, yes. Burst damage of 168, which is fairly good. But this is the cream of the crop about the Yamato Aegis. It has a cannon with burst damage of 48, but reloads almost at 3.85, which is fairly quick. Meaning that the objective of Yamato Aegis is to pretty much get close. In addition to that, you get the option, of course, to put a secondary grenade launcher, for example, two of them, Lars. I'm gonna try with this one. Of course, you have a set of autocannons as well, burst damage of 17. In addition to that, they have improved the air defenses as well. Yeah, we have a total of 7. Yeah, before the air defenses were not so good. So what I want to do is I'm going to bring it into a couple of online matches, and then I'll tell you my final thoughts about it. Okay, this is match number 1. Let's see how we fare this time around with Yamato Aegis. Again, as I mentioned, this is something that is meant, or you're going to exploit the most of it if you are close, because you're going to mainly use your secondary cannon. That doesn't mean you cannot take from far away as well. Cannon, it's okay. It's not like crazy okay, but it's okay. Top of that, we have a backpack that is actually out of our benefit, and the people that we are facing is actually, yeah, not the best. Maybe it's because this is my press account, and yeah, it's pretty much a new, almost a new account. Let's put it this way. So that's why maybe I'm facing these enemies over here. So expect a little bit more when you are fighting matches. But well, let's see how we fare over here. Gordon Freeman, yeah, is going into that side. We see that Missouri, I think it was, is over here. So my objective will be to hunt down this Missouri. Yeah, I am going to launch, yeah, the cannon. He is of course hitting me, which is okay, right? But I'm also going to hit him as well, and at the end of the day I will be able to win this because I have the fastest cannons over here. I also notice that we have a fan in the form of a carrier over here on this side. We also notice that the Missouri is trying its best, try to be sneaky. For the time being, I also wanted to see, yeah, its effectiveness against the air defenses as well. And on top of that, we have also a huge fan as well of anti-ballistic missiles. We have everything coming our way. So what we're going to do is we're going to push slightly over here. We also have to see what's happening over here. That damage didn't go through, which is quite a disappointment. We also have to remember to stick on the move, because again we have this wonderful submarine that is trying to take us out. We have to push forward, because the only problem is that if we stick over here, the submarine is pretty much going to kill us outright. So we are just going to blast in, and this is pretty much going to be the end of me, I think. Let's see if we are able to handle ourselves to kill this one over here. Yeah, so that was not enough. My team decided not to push and just to keep that Nakinov alive, which is quite a shame. Very, 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 yeah, very interesting. They just decided to keep that Nakinov alive over there. So overall, well, let's see what happens over here. I think at the end of the day they're going to kill. No, they're not going to kill the Nakinov. So you are noticing that air defenses have been improved. However, is not enough to just stand back and be able just to take or receive the damage from submarines. And you see, like, just a 25 level player. Let's see what he's using. Superfish R39. Yeah, he's using Trident. Use standard equipment, and he was just able to do quite a lot of damage. So that is already telling us Yamato Aegis doesn't have like the best, let's put it this way, air defenses against submarines with anti-ballistic missiles. That is just the way that it is. Of course, you can suggest a lot of things. I could have pushed for that Missouri and blah blah and XYZ. But at the end of the day, we see again that the air defenses are not going to be enough to handle a submarine with SLBMs. Even if it's a low level submarine, but with a very basic submarine, it's going to be troublesome for you. Let's bring this into a second match. Of course, you have to bear in mind, of course, there are so many strategies regarding battleships, things that you need to take into account. When to stay back, when to push. This time around, we are going to try to push a little bit more. We are going to try to protect our team. Let's see what type of submarine we have over here. So this time around, we don't have an anti-ballistic submarine. We had a standard one focused against torpedoes, but we still have to have a look on that because at the end of the day, we also do not have a submarine to handle the other submarine. So the objective over here, of course, will be to try to stick with our team because we will need some support in order to handle that submarine. We are going to do our attack over here, right? So I think this is completely over. Damage was low, but still it was my kill. I have to try to remove the shaking. So I'm going to just to move over here, go to settings, game, let's go to camera height, shake. I'm going to remove this completely to 0. And yep, nothing happened over here. It's doing okay against the planes. So that is okay. We already have, of course, the submarine. Yeah, doing its wonderful things. That's going to be our main. If it's going to be something that is going to kill us, it's going to be the submarine over here. So we really need to try to take him out. That needs to be our priority. Uh, Submarine is out, so now we have nothing that is going to pretty much represent a big threat to us. We notice we have a ship in the back just trying to, just be there and chill and try to overwhelm us with its missiles. However, we have more air defenses and he's not going to do twat. So that is shameful for this person. We are going to try to. Well, we see that the battleship is on that side. It was the battleship acting like that. Curious, huh? So our main objective will be to try to either target the battleship is actually coming our way, or to hunt the carrier. We're going to stick with our team because our defenses are strong. Our air defenses pretty much are able to take out any type of plane. So it's better just for me to keep with my team. Because again, air defenses are going to pretty much support on that. Damage is pitiful, but again, uh, the objective over here is to win, not to do most damage. Well, sometimes you can do more damage, but at the end of the day, you have to remember what's the objective of the game, right? And in this case, it is to win. So, what that tells us is that yes, submarines are a threat. Of course, like for any battleship at the end of the day, but as long as apologies for that, I might be sick at the moment. Yeah, but submarines can be always a threat, but as for any type of battleship at the end of the day, air defenses are faring very well against missiles. I have not seen any problem whatsoever regarding what is called planes for the time being. Of course, I'm sticking with my team. So let's go into a third match, maybe a fourth one, and I'm going to tell you my point of view regarding this battleship. Of course, bear in mind there are so many factors that are happening over here, right? We are having online matches, depends on your team, and a lot of things, right? But that's the important thing about it, right? That you're able to actually see it with unreal matches, not just against bots. There's no point of me just going and blasting bots. That's not a realistic match. So let's go into the third match over here. If I recall correctly, the cannon is it's also against planes as well. And something very important to consider. Of course, it's very difficult to just be able to hit outright like any type of what is called planes with it, but still it's something. We are going to protect our team against that wonderful hero player that is pushing. Let's see, ICF. So let's see what he is rocking. ICF is rocking a Sumweld. So he's again gonna try to be sneaky, trying to do things. But I'm going to actually take the time to, and this is something that I advise to all of you. Remember to use your helicopters. People just forget that they have helicopters, which is something you can use for these particular instances, right? It's very, very important that because you may be able to actually do some good damage and take out on your other ships. My helicopter is down, right? But we have lost one ship on our side, which is again annoying. So let's push forward a little bit, right? We have over there the storm is on that side, so what I'm going to do is we're going to target that storm, whereas at the same time defending my team on this side. They're just going to play hide and seek. So I'm just going to go over here again. The objective will be storm. And remember, the good thing about at the end of the day, this battleship is that you're able to reload very quickly with your cannon. So on a trade like that, even after receiving the first blast, you're able to handle more. Let's put it this way. Let's start again heading towards the other battleship. Yes, so we see that we have someone coming over here, so we're going just to hold off a little bit. Good amount of damage over here, press shot. And of course we have the other, that this is the battleship we're facing a hood. He was not able to do much and that is game over. So we are seeing two matches out of one. Yes, one over here. Our main objective will be again that hood. But again, this seems to be completely over. So I'm just going to start harassing as well with my helicopter over here, right? Do some damage. And we're going to start heading forward before our team starts to make any type of mistakes. So, and yes, actually I noticed, yes, we had a lovely, my goodness, my team is, again, something to remember. Well, everything went well. Remember that sometimes battleships can be very, very dangerous because sometimes people tend to make mistakes, tend to rush, thinking that it's almost dead, but in reality, that's not the case. Let's bring it into a foreign match. And also it's because I'm actually enjoying the thing. I always wanted to play with the Yamato Aegis. If I am honest, I like the cannon that is able to reload really quickly. Um, so yeah, for me it's actually a joy to be able to play this battleship, and who knows, maybe I will consider getting it or not. Still, the price is not cheap. Yeah, is that another Yamato Aegis? I think it is. So this will be two battleships against one. Yeah, okay. Let's see what's the other battleship is a Kronstadt. So if we are able to stick to find that Kronstadt and stay close to that Kronstadt, then pretty much we will be able to do very well. For that particular matter, I'm going to use my helicopter over here to try to find out where that Kronstadt is. Of course, where is it heading? I am not interested on as much on the damage. I just want to know where the Kronstadt is. So we see that it's not heading to the center. So we are going to is it? Yeah, it's heading to the left side. So we are going to head straight to the left side. So that will be our objective. All our team decided to go to the right side. Oh, so we have to be careful because it's only going to be us against the rest of the team. Okay, apologies for that. That's you notice I was a little bit idle for the time being. Yeah, we are just going to push a little bit forward over here, right? And let's start doing some damage. So it's nice to see people that are very saying yes, we are going to do a lot of things. We are not doing that against the Yamato Aegis. It's not a good strategy just to push in like that. We have an annoying what is it? An annoying over here. Okay, so that's good. We took quite a little bit of damage. That's okay. We are just going to hold on in for a bit, and meaning we are going to pretty much not nullify a little bit on the air targets over here, and you can see just missiles everywhere. You see the air defenses. It's just insane. Very nice to see at the same time. So yes, we are just chilling over here. Of course, the battleship is going to be chilling. So the objective over here, of course, we're going to go with our team. As we notice, we are on half health. One salvo of the other battleship will be enough to take us out. However, if we are with our team, then my objective will be to deliver the final blow. Obviously, you are seeing that the main target right now from that carrier is me. And that's okay. And guess who we are going to get towards to? Yes, we are going to head towards that lovely carrier, and he is going to pay the price for trying to take us out. And you notice that even if I was just chilling here, meaning I had to just leave the game idle for a bit, we will still be able just to survive and chill over here. So that's overall good. So you notice over here that Yamato is overall like a defensive type of ship. We are going to finish that player off. Okay, so yeah, he's just a gunner at the time. So we are just going to use our cannon again that is able to do more damage over there. And he is a gunner. That was pretty much match number 3 or match number 4. I completely lost count now on the number of matches. So we have a total of 1008k damage, right? Let's see, we have an 80k, right? Yes, we have a total of 1.22 million damage. Good players as well, well played. So as you notice, we had a total of, we are going to see over here, if we go into if the game allows me to, of course. Total of 4 matches, we won 3, 75%. What is my thought about if you want to get the Yamato Aegis? Well, first of all, if you already have an Alsace, of course Alsace is king and it's better. It's better than Yamato Aegis. But if you don't have an Alsace, then this is a pretty good option. I like it very much. The air defenses seem to be doing fairly good, and you're able to do continuous damage with your cannon. And of course, battleships is not. Also, you have to consider how to play them well, right, in order to make them effective. Yeah, it's not just about the damage or the characteristics of the battleship; it's how you play them. So for nostalgia, or even if you like the battleship, I think is worth it. But otherwise, if you have any other type of battleships in the form of HMS Hood or Alsace, then you may not need to buy this one. But Alsace is superior to or equal to other battleships. So, well, I hope that you found this video useful. I remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. For the time being, thank you very much for watching. This is Foxhound signing off. Have a good day, everyone.